What's up guys, in today's video I have Hen, Queasy, Pinq, even Reno jumping in sometime as well, Reno and Jur3ky coming in, and we're going to be talking about the FNCS heats and semifinals predictions. We're going to go through the entire list of who's playing, where people are landing, and also where we think they're going to place. It gets a little bit interesting, it gets a little bit heated, and that's what makes it really fun, so enjoy. I guess we can go down the list and sort of highlight teams that we think are going to probably qualify to the heats. We have a nice little document here with all of the game winners consistency, so we can go through them one by one and talk about them individually. But I guess we can sort of cut out some of the teams here first, and then we can go from there onward. So Frey and Flexi over at Sunny Steps. This is the map for heat number 1 as well. I'm pretty sure on these guys to qualify. I feel like Frey's worked hard this season. It'll be a massive shame if he doesn't qualify, no?
Yeah, hear me out. They have grapplers. They have like a pretty good spot, right? They're on con, they're doing good. Flexi, dirty, edit on release abuser. It doesn't matter though. They're 100% qualifying. Frey is a good play. I like playing DreamHack duos with him back in the day, but I think he's actually worked like really hard for this, and I think he deserves it. I'm 100% putting him in consistency and not in winning games, I think. Even though they did win like quite a few games in the cash cows they played.
I mean, they were 6th place in qualifying number 2, I think. Qualifying number 2, so they were just one off. Obviously, they got landed on by Joe and Ziandi in the last game.
For Frey and Flexi, I fully agree. Like, Frey's impressed me a lot. Like, Flexi, obviously, like, been good for the last period. I think they can do well, and I don't see them not qualifying. I fully agree. So I would definitely put them to qualify through consistency as well.
I'm saying consistency, Frey, Flexi. Now, obviously, the favorites, Hen and Savage.
Yeah, I think they're game winners.
Yeah, game.
I don't think they're gonna call off consistency. I think they're gonna call off.
Me neither. I fully agree with Queasy. I think they're winning a game. Like, they're gonna go big, get the kills and get the refreshes, and they're just gonna, they're gonna win with like lots of kills one game. That's what I see them do. Obviously from height. So that's
I agree. I think 1 out of 17 games there's probably gonna be like a central tilted zone where they can just build up on height, get a half and half, and then just play height from there. As we saw in every single qualifier overall, every single team that played height from first moving, obviously Jur3ky even knows this as well. Like, height first moving seems to be the play in every single side. If you have height in first moving zone, the chance of you winning or getting 2nd place is like 95% or something crazy like that. Hen and Savage, I think they have the capability. If they have 4 zone pools, they weren't the best team in terms of consistency, and I guess that's a question for another day in terms of how they'll probably do in the grand final. But I agree, I think they'll win a game. Floki
Clement coming out of Chonkers.
They are uncontested, yes.
They'll call consistency. Just.
I mean, they're 100% qualing.
Yeah, there's no way they don't qual. This is the duo that's always like up there, like not number 1, but you always see them like in the top 10 somewhere. They're really.
The thing about this duo is I feel like they're so good, but I don't know what really happens to them in finals lobby. Like, every single time they qualify like top 5, top 10 in the opens and in the second round, but once it comes to an actual finals lobby, they're either contested or something else happens to them. But they're too good as a duo overall to not justify them qualifying. So
if they don't call through consistency, they're gonna win a game. I swear they always win last games.
Yeah.
Whenever I see a team winning last game, it's them.
Yeah. Krusty and Paco, I feel like these guys are being pretty quiet overall in terms of duos. They've made, I think, almost every single final overall, if I look at it, except for 1. So they got 14th, 11th, and 56th in 2nd qualifier overall. But I don't think I've ever seen them in a final yet this season.
I've seen them fighting like on the islands on the right side and whatever. Like, they could win a game, but like I wouldn't put them on the list right now. Even though I love Paco, he's my G. Like, I don't think like this is their first season together. I think.
I think they're gonna call consistency.
I think they will qual as well, but I think there's better teams to put on the list, like that are more sure, less risk,
There's a lot of really good teams in this first heat. What do you think they're gonna call, Queasy?
They've been consistent as hell, like, recently, no?
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
they keep getting like 130 points, 140 points, and shit. Like, they're like in the top 10s, kind of.
Yeah, they have the experience in finals lobbies, right? 14th and 11 means they're doing something correct. But like, qualifying number 1, that's all the really good teams. Qualifying number 3, I guess we had some pretty decent teams. I guess that was their shot to qualify, but I'm not really sure what happened overall.
Thing is, with 3 teams Bugle, they actually might not do as good because they're all gonna rotate out.
True. Someone's gonna steal their loot path or something like that. Yeah.
You're gonna get used 1 game at least, so.
Yeah. Comeback and Blacha, another Polish duo. Again, one of those duos that have made multiple finals, 5th place on the consistency leaderboard, but I have not felt like I've seen them at all. They made every single final so far.
Yeah.
27, 33rd, and 27. Do you guys know much about them?
I follow the Polish scene, so like there's been like obviously Queasy, really good. You have Pinq, and then you have these guys who kind of been like, you know, in the shadows of the bigger teams here in Poland. I think like this is also one of the teams that you probably don't see them because they're not in the top part of the leaderboard, but you see them do Cash Cup finals, these kind of things, and they are, you know, some semi-consistent, I would say. I think they do have a chance. I don't know them well enough to like say over some of the other teams here. I also think there's too many good teams here, so I can see them coming like, you know, top 10, but maybe just like missing out on the qualifier somehow. That's
This one's a very interesting one. Nebs and Ryan over at Logjam. I don't know how much truth there is in you coaching them, Jur3ky. I feel like every single person and the mother says that they're getting coached by the team at that job spot. Is there any sort of work that you're doing together with them or what?
No, I'm helping them. I'm giving them like off-spawn help and whatever. But we kind of made Logjam work yesterday, right?
Until
like,
iJob messed it up for you.
Yeah. He
Typical
ruined it.
iJob, yeah.
But I think they can do good, right? If they can, you show me the map? Our skill is double contested, right? So like a chance of them getting the grapplers is quite high, right? So I think they can do pretty good because Nebs and Marine, crazy low ground players, mid ground players. If they get a grappler, I mean they 100% qualling.
I agree with Jur3ky. That's how good as well. Obviously he knows them, and I watched quite a lot of their games. I know their strengths and their weaknesses, so it's I think they're qualling, yeah.
Yeah, so I have VOD'd some of the qualifier 1 games. I think they did seem like a team that aggressively went for sort of hype plays in certain situations as well. That sort of play style overall does give me confidence that they'll probably find a game where they just pick up a high ground game and then win it from there. So I agree, Nebs and Mariah, I'm going to put them in. You guys think consistency or win?
I would pick consistency, I'm not gonna lie, but maybe you can put win, I don't mind. They're gonna qual, I don't think it's like...
I think win.
Yeah, I think win too.
Yeah, I think win, yeah.
Do you guys mind if I add Hen and Pinq?
I have to leave in 40 minutes, so that's perfect. I have
Yeah, I'm leaving there as well.
Let me. So Nebs and Ryan, game winners or consistency? I'm gonna say I think game winners. I don't see them qualifying consistency. I don't know. I think there's better teams overall for consistent duos in this lobby, and going through. I think, like I said, with the grapplers and everything else, they should be able to make it through at least winning 1 game in total. Chara and Chari. There's a bunch of Polish players in this final. I've just realized.
They're getting contested, no, by Frack.
Yeah, they are contested by Frack and Typo. Frack and Typo known to Jur3ky, the team's in Shifty itself, so...
Yeah,
they got 15th with Uncon in the Cash Cup.
Who, Frack?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not doing good.
Yeah, I don't think either team's qualifying, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think
so. I'm gonna put them as no for those guys.
Yeah, I think Frack can win a game.
We know Polish people, respectfully, aren't the best fighters, respectfully. If there's one thing they're good at, is fighting. So if you put their cons and their strengths, then boom, Frack and Type will get free surge, 6 out of 6, double grapple. I think they'll qual. I think they'll do better wild con than uncon.
I do agree with that sentiment. I think Pachawa and Chari, if you're getting 7th in consistency, like, you have to be doing something, right? They made every single final so far, which means they're getting through FNCS qualifiers with relative ease. I don't see them qualifying, so I guess we'll go from there. Haiju and Belusi at Right Reality Falls over here.
You predict someone winning a game, though. You just don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's impossible, but, you know, it's just content, so.
I mean, you can, but you can't predict all of them.
Yeah, you can't predict all of them. So Haiju and Belusi contested by Polly and Wixes. I do favor Haiju and Belusi, I think, to win off spawn against these two, but...
Well, what are they fighting over? They're fighting over a gas station and 2 chests, like, I don't know.
Are they? Wait, apparently Wixig is now landing tilted.
Oh, at hand, bro. Oh, and hand ruined the cameras, bro. And there you go, boop.
So Haiju and Belusi, Polly, Wixig contesting each other. So apparently Polly and Wixig are going tilted now, is what what's being said. So I guess Haiju and Belusi uncontested. Haiju, the no build DreamHack champion, right?
The DreamHack champion, bro.
What, you're not gonna put no build in front of it, or what? I mean, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about this duo so far?
I mean, they're good. Like, I've seen them do, like, pretty well in cash cups and whatever. I mean, they're probably game winners more than consistent players, I think.
I think they're more likely consistency players, actually.
Hey, stop the cap.
You want to commit another consistency team here too?
Well, I haven't seen.
I feel like they're consistency, but like in the second heat.
Yeah, well, we'll go through the second heat as well. So if you want to put them in second heat, we can. I'll probably put them as like qualifying heat 2 and heat 3 to consistency, but not in the first heat. So
who's next?
All right, so we have Splash and Order over Daily Bugle.
Triple con.
Triple contested, Michael Astro, Tooth and Fury Legendary as well. I don't see any of these teams qualifying. Maybe I see Tooth and Fury Legendary maybe winning a game or something like that, but...
I see Michael and Astro winning a game.
Older
Yeah, I
dip,
see
older
Michael
dip.
and Astro winning a game.
Oh, he dipped? Why is he going now? Is this map outdated now?
Rocky.
Yeah, all of them designing Rocky.
Oh, yeah, because apparently this team got banned or something, which I don't know. Apparently Pinq got
Who
banned.
got banned?
So
I don't know.
this...
I mean, if they're uncon, they're 100% qualing, I think. Like, if they're not uncon, I don't see them qualing.
Who?
Older, and Splash.
Yeah.
You think Older and Splash will win a game?
Yeah.
They have
They're kinda
Spider-Man
ass,
now,
bro.
I guess, if they're landing here. The thing is, anyone could win a game, right? Like, any one of these teams could singularly win a game randomly in this spot, but I'm gonna say no qual for them in heat number 1 for now. And with that, Frack and Type or Shifty Shafts, I think not in heat number 1 either, unless you guys think there's something crazy.
I think in Heat 3 possibly, because they're not really good players like in terms of like late game, but they do try and contest high ground. So you know, maybe one lucky game they go in height.
And then I guess we move down towards Vidil and Janice.
Vidil Janice, so they're uncon, right?
Vidil and Janice are uncontested Greasy Grove, yes.
Yeah, I mean, they
Oh
should
my
qual.
God,
If they don't qual, I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
it's just
I think for the first 2 games they're gonna try and fight each other, and then they're gonna see it's not gonna work out, and then
And then
stop.
all of a sudden they'll stop fighting each other, is that what
squads together, bro.
I think Janice won't touch the grapplers.
Yeah, vouch.
I think they're just gonna let it go, and they have Greasy uncon.
I agree, because the problem is if you try to go for grapples early, another team's just gonna go North Greasy or something crazy, and that might like ruin your chances as well, right? Like every single time like there's an opportunity that people look at the replays, people try to rat strat. Queasy knows that very well with Frey WK in the last game of qualifying number 1, right? People try to do crazy things overall, so I think no reason are gonna get to grapple the majority of the time. Alright, so Vidil and Janice, what are we saying?
Yeah, there's just no way there's a final without Janice and Vidil in it. I don't see it, to be honest. They have to qual. I think they're gonna win a game actually. Like,
Agree. I think Vidil and Janice, they've been looking okay-ish, I think, in terms of consistency. They've been making decent late games and stuff, and when they do get late game, they get a decent amount of kills, but they're not as
I think they're gonna die to Surge a lot. I think they're gonna win a game. I saw them dying to Surge in semis in like week 2 when Surge was like, and now with Surge even harder, I think they're gonna struggle.
Yeah,
But I think they'll kill like Reason maybe one game, get grapplers and win a game.
Portishead X Squeeze North Mid Map. I feel like also a team that probably could qualify through a win or consistency.
They have a good day.
Yeah, like Portishead last season was an absolute nutter though. I mean, every single team that's landed North Mid Map, I feel like has qualified past finals, top 5. Has a team to the south, similar situation to Taste in week 1. There's a decent chance maybe.
They qual. They qual.
I feel like they're qual too.
That's what's the most broken spot on the map.
I'm gonna personally put my pick as Portishead X Squeeze to qualify through consistency, so I'll just move that through. Frizzy Lusher, I'm very curious to see what you guys think about this duo because I have my opinion.
It's very random.
What's your opinion? Let's hear you first.
Me? Sure. The Frizzy Lusher, what we saw in qualifier, the qualifier that they qualified in, I think it was which qualifier they didn't qualify? Yeah, okay, qualifier number 3. Every single height game, legitimately every single game, no matter what, they took height. They cranked up height in half and half. First moving, they took height, and I think they won a game, and they almost got second. They almost won 2 games, I think, in total. I feel like this team is just gonna win a game. They know the value of height in this sort of meta currently, and they're just gonna crank up on top of high gun and win at least 1 game.
I mean, if you have double grappler every game and you're going up for height, and there's no like Taser, no Queasy, no like, of course you're gonna win a game.
I'm thinking Nefrizzi Lusher qual. I think the way that they play, they should win a game, so I'm gonna put them as game winners. They have to, considering how they played previously. So, Coop Nipsey.
Bro, listen, I'm not a hater here. I have no clue how Nipsey places, bro. Like, bro.
But he does place though.
But he does, yeah.
They're con.
Nipsey's so fucking good at the game, bro. Nipsey's intelligent, right? Have you seen the aim on Coop as well, mate? He fucking grinds Kovacs. Mate, he actually is very good at the game. He
I'm
makes
controller player.
Might call, but I'm not gonna like put them on the list, I think, for me personally.
They're con.
But I'm
How are they con?
For the grappler, you mean?
JJ2's conning them.
Aware. You know,
Oh,
aware.
where's moving down? Oh, yeah.
I don't remember being contested by them in the finals, maybe an open or something.
So, Coop and Nipsey, final consensus?
If they're conduct Jonas's, then it's not looking good because
Oh, looking good, bruv.
There's like 40
I don't
other
think-
teams.
I
I
don't
don't
think-
think
Yeah,
they're
let's
calling Heat
okay.
one.
I don't think they're qualifying Heat 1, so let's skip them for now. Micro Astro, Daily Bugle,
Mate, triple
think they'll
con.
win again.
triple.
Oh wait, no, they double conned
Yeah.
only.
No, Michael and Astro got ran through by Archie in a cash cup.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, I mean, if they get ran through by Archie in the Cash Cup, I don't know how can they deal with Fury Legendary in 2s. I'm gonna probably say no for.
Yeah, just say no for Heat 1.
For Micro
I
Astro
think
for Heat
Michael will
1.
call. I think Michael will call, honestly.
In
They're
Heat
wiping-
1?
I feel like they would call
Yeah,
from
yeah,
consistency. I don't think they're gonna fight off spawn and then just run away, get some loot.
Mate,
I think
If-
they're gonna
if
call
they call,
consistency
they-
rather than winning. I think they're a consistency team, not a win team.
I can't.
I don't see it for Micro and Astro for this Heat, so Flashy and Zohan at the Ruins on the right side. The Archie
Wait,
split.
Nah, definitely not.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no from this spot.
in the-
too.
I,
Because
can't
the-
lie, I think they'll win a game. You
That
know?
spot is fucking broken. Though.
Yeah, that spot is
win a
broken
game.
when they get a little bit more than that, surely.
Nah, it's so good. I think they'll win a game.
Bro-
I think like one random team just has to win a game, and they are full uncon spot.
You're on a little
Alright, we
bit.
just speed on a little bit. Alright, so Zohan and Splashy, no.
No,
No,
No.
Canucks and Kronik.
no,
Contested,
No.
contested Academy split?
No.
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 Zeston and Ways, Jones's gas station.
Fuck no.
No.
Oh, maybe
Hey, what's-
actually.
show me that loot.
No.
That's good loot, you know. I'm not even.
Nah,
joking.
but
no,
Bert and Slimy are gonna fight for
no,
that.
no grappling
No,
you
but-
search. No grappling you search.
Wait,
No
wait,
grappler,
is
need search.
Wade's trying to take jungle as well. He's not getting that.
Yeah, he's trying to do that.
This is-
If he just drops, sorry for cutting you off, but if he just drops his ego and just takes beach and north, like gas in the pit north, he'll have more in it.
mediocre edge spots. I'm gonna say no for Heat number 1.
I just say no now, yeah.
Yeah. 2 more consistency teams in the team. This is hard. Like, there's so little
Yeah,
teams that
yeah,
I have
yeah.
like 100% faith in this. I think Mix and
Consistency.
Arthur is a good team as well.
Fair.
They've shown that they can do it, so we'll put them in there. Paco,
Yeah.
Krusty. Alright,
Yeah.
sure.
Because they got like 14th and 11th, right? Like that's pretty consistent.
Yeah, they were close, so they should have a better time in a weaker-ish lobby. Last team in this Heat then.
Or maybe Kylie. I don't know.
They'll go heat.
I
free,
don't
they'll
think
go heat
Kylie is qualifying until Heat
free.
3.
PKL will go heat free.
I'll put Pico Teak and I'll put Kylie last Heat. How about that? One more. Who we missing?
Fuck it, put DKS there, bro. Why not? Or Waze.
Waze,
I think
surely
Waze, yeah.
I'm sorry. You could put this whole curse or choking thing, but like, this is the worst lobby in all of Fortnite. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, there's no good teams anywhere.
Yeah.
Like good teams. So like, it doesn't matter how like bad or like, that's why you can't really predict it.
So, yeah, and Dread and Vifla. I don't know, man.
All of those teams can still win a game, right?
I'm happy with this. Let's run through the list if we're missing anybody.
I'm happy with that list. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna go 10. Like it's gonna be perfect. Everyone's gonna call on the list. No. The thing is, this is the list. Like if you're not on the list, you're not calling.
Is this the list? We're tweeting
Yeah.
the list?
Yeah, it's fine.
There you go.
You can remove Icon and Buzz and put DKS and Deceptos there because they land Butterburn.
Sure.
Fuck Butterburn.
I like that. Fine, we'll put DK's Deceptos because they have the experience. In theory, they should do it too. So there's so many good teams. I think this is fine. I'm committing to this.
Yeah.
Locking it, screenshotting it. Boom.
Screenshotting and sheesh.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure you guys subscribe and give the video a like. I'm going to be doing another predictions more than likely for the FNCS Grand Final. So let me know in the comments who you want me to ask to join me to discuss it. And as always, I do these live on my stream, twitch.tv/CoachBoop. And I stream daily doing these viewing parties for the FNCS Heat and everything else. So if you're interested in that, make sure you guys check it out and follow me. See you guys next time. Bye.